think I'm a good kisser. I think I am. I think I'm soft and tender and delicate, but still erotic.
Hi, I'm Owen from Essex in the United Kingdom.
Hi, I'm Joachim from Luxor, Sweden.
I'm Georgina from Adelaide, South Australia, and I approve this podcast.
Welcome to the Toni and Ryan podcast. This is Dr. Author Toni Lodge. I was about to say Tony without using your correct title. To doctor.
To Duckin.
But to doctor.
It's a Tony with a doctor inside.
My name.
I wish.
We are live from Stockholm, Sweden this week. But wherever you're watching or listening around the world, this is a safe place where we can be friends, we can be our silly selves.
Yep.
And if your boss makes you be professional at work or your small town doesn't like how beautiful and gay you are, who gives a fuck? Because right here, you can be anyone you want.
That's nice.
It is. I'm just trying to juice this all up because I've got something awkward to talk about.
What?
Do we all agree in principle that instead of leaving like awkward things linger, that while it might be awkward at the time, it's usually for the best?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like short-term pain for long-term gain.
Yeah. And do we all, Charles, agree with that? Lily?
Oh,
do we
no.
all agree?
Safe space. This is...
Yeah, but just
Yo.
Okay, Lil? Yeah, Lil says yeah. Okay. Tone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's how you approach it. Like, what do you want to get out of it? Because you know how some people are like, yep, just bring it up, but it's for them to have an excuse to be a jerk. Like, I've worked with people before that are like, oh, I just think we should bring it up. And I'm like, yeah, but you're not saying it with kindness. You're like, you know, you're saying this so that you win. You know, when you meet people like that and you're like, well, that's not for anyone's benefit but your own.
I just think something has been discussed within the team and it felt like it caused some distress and we just need to like talk about it a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea. Is it that I've been coughing?
No.
Oh, okay. I've got a cough.
Toni Lodge said, I don't think I'm a great kisser. And everyone just sort of agreed.
Yep.
And it was sort of a bit funny. And then...
Well, no. So I said, do you reckon you're a good kisser? And Ryan goes, oh, yeah. And everyone goes, oh, yeah, like whatever. And then I said, I don't reckon I'm great. And everyone went, yeah. So...
I didn't. I was off doing stuff. I could hear the conversation, but I did not respond.
A good friend and lover would stick up for their friend, Charles.
I love her.
Someone with the most experience in the team.
I just like... But then when we went to talk about it, it was like, have you ever kissed anyone that's been bad? And we all said yes.
Yep.
And then I was like, I think it's a compatibility thing that what you do like, someone else maybe doesn't.
You reckon?
Yeah.
So are you saying like if a bad kisser is making out with a bad kisser, then that maybe their bad works
together? Don't you reckon?
But there's been like, because you know in high school over the journey everyone's made out
with each other.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think like there can often be, it's not just like a mismatch of styles.
Yep.
There's just like
skill.
We've all made out with that person and like
that's their style.
I think we can all agree that they're not great.
Who was that in your group? Because I know that you're thinking of someone. You can beep it out if you want, but I need to know.
No, hard to say. But I think it's not just a mismatch. I think you can be
can be bad, and I don't think I'm a bad kisser. I just don't think I'm a great kisser. But I wonder if this undoes the theory, because I do like, you know, when if you're not very good at something, it's like not that enjoyable. I enjoy kissing Torbs.
Well, maybe...
Like, so are we just compatible, though?
Or is he just polite?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. But when we started talking about bad kisses, immediately, like, a kiss popped into my head and I was like, oh, that was the worst thing in my life.
What was it about? Okay,
sorry, I've got to have a sip of my tea.
I'm going to say two words, and I want you listening to this podcast or you watching to think about the worst kiss you ever had, and I want you to think about the few words that would describe why it was a bad kiss. And I've got 2 words I'm going to use, and I think when I say it, we're all going to like know what I mean, and we're all going to not like hearing these 2 words together.
I've got one, and it's upsetting also. So,
Is it, how many words is it?
well, one came to mind just then when you were like, "Oh, think of," I'm like, "Oh," and that word is stiff.
My 2 words are stiff tongue.
Yes, and that's what it was. It was like this,
Oh, but like, no, like deeper.
but like hard, firm tongue, stiff tongue.
All right, hang on. Put my face on the camera. And it's like, hey, baby, let's go in for a smooch.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And that makes me think that maybe I am a good kisser, because how could a bad kisser identify a bad kisser? Only a good kisser could identify a bad kisser.
If 2 stiff tonguers would stiff tongue at each other,
would they like it?
No, because it would be like a sword fight.
Yeah, they're
Tink,
gonna.
tink, tink. It'd be like fencing in the
Yeah,
Olympics.
you're right. They got that bzzz, like the electric suit.
Yeah. I'll tell you another word.
Yeah. I can't believe we both said stiff. That's amazing.
Dry. Oh. You don't want to be too wet, but you don't want to be dry.
And you know the other one, and this is a visual one.
Do you want to say it and look right into it?
No, it's this.
Oh.
That like the roly-poly washing machine kind of.
For those watching who also know basketball, Tony's just done a travel.
Yeah. But you know when it's like that and you're like, whoa. It's
Like
all
they're just
good.
going whoosh,
Oh,
whoosh,
yeah.
whoosh. Isn't that like called the washing machine?
That's what I just said.
Great idea, Tony.
Yeah.
The washing machine.
Have you ever listened to me?
A few times, yes.
Oh, how was it?
I had a great time.
I think, though, with all of these things in mind,
Yep.
that means that I must be okay. Because
Yeah.
I'm not in those pitfalls.
But you are a self-doubter. So you saying I don't think I'm good, it's
Should
like...
I ask Torbs? I'm just going to text him.
What time is it in
I
Australia?
don't know. I don't know if he's up.
He'll be up. He'll actually, yeah, give him a buzz.
I'm just going to text him. Do you think I'm a good kisser? Be honest. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if he replies. It's delivered, but not read, so I don't know. But because I think that
How can you concentrate on anything other than what he's going to say?
whether he's going to reply, I know.
If this episode goes for 4 hours, I don't care. I'm staring at that screen.
We need to know what's going to happen. In the meantime, though, I think. Do you think you're good, Charles? Because you said
does.
yesterday you
He
thought you
does.
were
He
good.
does think
I would like
so.
to think so.
But also Ryan said he reckons he is.
Why you say it like that?
No, I'm just laughing about the text. I find it really hard to imagine any of us kissing, to be honest. Like, I'm not very good at imagining
I'm
what
very
that
good
would
at
be
it.
like.
I'm very good at imagining it.
Whoa. Nah, I just don't think.
One thing we did all agree on, and by we, I will exclude Charles on this, but the 3 of us in like long-term relationships is that who's making out, because how disgusting.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not disgusting,
You make
but you
out for
just got
3
other things
seconds
to
and then
do.
you assume, oh, we're about
Well,
to
we're
have
gonna have sex.
It's not
Yeah.
making out for the sake of it.
But do you remember making out for like hours, or like making out with someone at a party and like getting hot and heavy in a club or whatever? And it wasn't necessarily just to have sex with them. It was because like how fun's kissing?
It's so fun.
Kissing is really fun, and you just don't do it as much as you get older.
Should we start?
I think I do like it.
I'm going to say something. And
You
it could...
always do. Sorry, he hasn't even read it, you guys.
Can you put your... It's
Yeah,
so...
sorry. It's not going to be good news, is it? No. He's like looking at his phone like this, like trying to figure out how to reply. He's like, how do I say no without hurting her feelings?
He's just Googled how to tell my wife she's not a great kisser, but hopefully she'll still be my wife.
Yeah, because I like her, but she's just not a very good kisser. What do you reckon? He's called a fortune teller or something. He's like, I'm pulling out all the stops.
What was I going to fucking say?
You said, I'm going to say something.
I'm going to say something that could tear down both our marriages. Or your soon-to-be marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just decided that you're wife
No,
and
it's
husband.
fine.
On our last ever episode of Toni and Ryan,
Yeah.
20 years, 30 years.
Hopefully it's a long time away. Charles will be 18.
Yeah. We'll be able to go out for a drink with Charles after. Won't that be fun?
Yeah.
It's like how LeBron plays basketball with his son, you know.
Yeah.
It's real cute.
That's
like,
really funny.
Passing of the baton. I think we owe it to ourselves, each other, and the Tarp community to finish our final ever episode by making out.
Well, do you remember when we did do some research into getting onto the kiss cam and you asked Bridget if you could kiss me and she went, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And Torb said no. So, I mean, unless their opinions, and I mean, maybe Torbs didn't want you to know how bad a kisser I am. He was trying to protect me.
No, maybe he does. He's like, she's really bad. Don't do it, bro.
No, that's what but he didn't want you to find out.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, he's texted me back. Oh. So I said, do you think I'm a good kisser? Be honest, love you. And he said, yes, of course, love you way more. That's quite sweet. Could be a lie, but...
No, we got to take that at face value.
Yeah, we do.
That does make me feel... because you guys are so in
and
love.
I didn't lie. You can read it.
I didn't... Yeah.
Nah, but I just... For everybody, because he said, yep, really good. Always get a stiffy. Let's go.
Yeah, my wife's messaged me. I'm glad that you're away because your dick's too big and I needed a break.
Wish your cock was smaller.
Yeah,
Whoa.
what?
No, I'm not fucking other dudes. That was a big laugh. Sorry.
Just like, I was like, Dad, when you were away, other dad came.
Yeah,
you know?
I bet he did.
Other dads came.
Other dads. The milkman was here for ages.
Now that
I think I'm a good kisser. I think I am. I think I'm soft and tender and delicate, but still erotic.
Okay.
Nah, I think I'm a really good kisser.
Okay, I'm going to give you...
I think that my lips are the perfect wetness. I think that they're always like just... I think it's slow. There's movement. There's enthusiasm, but not too much. I've done a 360, but that's what I believe. 180.
Okay, let me give you a timeline of where my brain's been at with us making out with each other.
Oh, sorry, we're back on this. Yep. Well, now you'll want to because I'm really good.
It started with, let's fucking do it.
Oh.
Then I heard the message from Torbs and your response, and I thought, these guys are so in love.
We are.
And they love each other so much it makes me sick. So
Same.
much feedback from that video when you both guessed the likes and dislikes.
Oh no, it's so cute.
And
I watched that because we've been away. I watched that a couple of times for a little pick me up.
Yeah, and then I thought, who am I for a cheap lol on a podcast to fucking throw my tongue in that and get in the way of what's going on over there?
You know, oh, sorry. Shut up.
So then I was back off the idea.
Oh, yeah.
But then Toni just described how good at kissing she was, and I thought, that does sound nice. And then I was back on.
You're back on, yeah.
And then she said that her lips are the perfect moisture. And I was like, they would be. That does sound nice. But then I got self-conscious that I often have dry lips and got to use the balm all the time.
I'm on the balm at the moment because of the cold weather. I will say right now they're not at optimum.
Yeah, well,
I've got to get them ready before I go on holiday with my hot fucking future husband.
I got to get balm and I got to start...
Get balming because you're seeing Bridget soon.
Yeah, but also in 30 years we might pass and I can't bring a dry game.
Oh, God. Lily thinks she's getting some action. She's balming live.
She's balming
She's
on
doing
air.
a live balm. You can't be doing a live balm.
Live balming.
Okay.
There's no camera on Lily, is there?
No.
And she knows that.
And yeah, but she thought, well, I might get some action later. I
Yeah.
better get some balm on these fucking
Speaking
peckers.
of dry lips, who am I going to put these damp balmed lips on this
Who
afternoon?
am I going to touch with my moist flatties? Don't know. Sorry, that sounded rude, Lil. I didn't mean that. You know,
Moist flatties.
moist puckers. Sorry. Okay, I think that what we need to do for science
Is
is
make out.
ask the tarpers that are watching and listening to maybe do an out of 5 of like what they reckon you and I might be. Can we handle that?
5 being like one of the great kisses of your life.
Like, do you reckon Ryan is a 5 out of 5? Do you reckon Toni is a 5 out of 5?
Okay, and 1 being like a dry, stiff tongue.
Dry, stiff tongue. Yep.
2 being...
Or like bad breath.
Yeah.
No, don't bring that into it.
I think 2 is either dry or stiff tongue.
Yeah, yep. But just vibes are off.
3
do you know
is
what I
like,
mean?
okay. 4's good, and 5 is the best you've ever had.
Yeah. And we'll just see how we go. But it's just vibes only, obviously. Like, that'll eliminate a lot of people for Ryan because he has kissed a lot of people. So we'll have to... You have.
How many people do you reckon you've made out with in your whole life?
Fuck, it's been so long. I haven't thought about kissing someone else for a really long time, except for right now. How many people do I reckon I've kissed?
Like 300?
Like 50?
Get it, girl.
Like, I've probably pashed 50 people, but then like...
That's a good sample size.
Like, I think that's okay.
Yep.
But then like... So if I've pashed 50 people, probably hooked up with 25, probably fucked, like, you know, it's
Is that
like
the ratio?
Down. For me, it does.
For those in marketing, that's the funnel.
Everyone meets me at the top
I
with
can
a pash.
convert 50% of pashes into a hookup, and once I get that hookup, I
another
convert
50%.
12% of those become a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And we get to the end.
And it narrows down. I reckon that maths is probably mathin'. I reckon that's probably about
and
right.
Torbs is a champion toner. He's got
His champion boner.
Yeah. Give me that champion boner.
Like the top of your funnel, though, quite wide, isn't it?
Don't you talk shit about my funnel.
No. Like I'm saying, like you've lived a big life in a hot way. I'm saying this in a hot way.
Wow.
You've got a lot of experience. I don't.
Wow.
I only lived in Perth. There's not that many people there.
Yeah, you sure all of those 50 were different people? Not because like anything else that it's Perth.
Yeah, it's Perth. There's just not a huge net.
You make out with someone in a club and go, what school did you go to?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Oh, do you know such and such? I go, oh, fucking hell. My mum's a teacher there or like whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Let us know.
The comments yesterday weren't interesting after Avocado Gate, I feel like today is going to be wild. Let us know in the YouTube comments or the episode thread in our Facebook
Just out
group.
of 5 and we'll know what you mean, obviously. Oh, what's that comment about?
Hi, I'm Owen from Essex in the United Kingdom.
Hi, I'm Joachim from Laxo, Sweden.
Hi, I'm Georgina from Adelaide, Australia,
And you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tappers over at our Patreon. Aiden, good on you, Aiden. Thanks for being here. Lena, good on you, Lena. Oh, sorry, it might be Lena. Hardly know her, either way. Jessica, good on you. Alicia, well, hardly know any of them. Katie Richardson, good on you, Katie. Victoria Wilton. Oh, she's Wilton in the sun. Juliet, Romeo probably as well. Jasper, good on you, Jasper. Lauren Pinkska. Ryan fingered her on the plane. Top of the funnel. Claudia Stiles.
I fingered her pink scarf.
Julia's sister, Claudia Stiles. And Ryan Neal. Oh, well, he will be later. Sorry. Well,
Tony's all gassed up because she's got I'm a good kisser energy about it.
I do. And I think
And
that
you
you've
deserve
just got to
that.
own it. And you said yesterday you think you're a good kisser, and I believe you.
I don't know if I believe me now. The tables have really turned.
Is it because I came in with so much confidence? After thinking about it, I'm like, no, you know what? I'm owning this.
Yeah.
You should think you're good at it, though. I mean, again, I think you would know if you were bad because you and Bridget wouldn't enjoy kissing each other.
I think the main thing about bad kisses is I reckon they're the ones that think they're awesome. Because it's the confidence of a stiff tongue. And we don't,
I guess that's the title of today's episode. The confidence of a stiff tongue. That I would click on that.
Would you?
I would click on that.
But would you? You know? You go, not while I'm eating.
Well, I used a few adjectives about what I thought was good about me. What do you think's good about you? Are you attentive? Like, what about the way that you smooch makes you think that it's good? You look like you're having existential crisis. So
I think I know.
what is it?
I actually can't say it.
I need you to say it. I said mine.
You did, and you were
I
brave.
said the word tender and the word moist. I did. And then
In a positive way.
And people liked it so much they started balming up. We saw Lily. She heard how tender I am and she went, I got to get a taste of this bad boy. She balmed up. I'm balming now. I'll balm. I'll life balm. I no qualms about a life balms. And I always said that. Yeah, balming up because Ryan's about to tell me how good a kisser he is.
I tell you the it's actually not a feat. It's like a side feature.
Okay.
Like it's a secondary feature.
Yeah.
But I think it adds to the whole experience.
Okay.
It's the. Do you want me to do it to you? I can't really explain it with words.
No, I think I'd rather you explain it. Here's my space. There's your space.
See on the couch here, there's two very distinct separate cushions.
There
You
we
stay
go.
on your
You
cushion.
keep those puckers over there, mate. I don't need your side quest over here.
It's the hand around the back, kind of like
Nah,
holding.
that is nice.
Holding like because I mean it.
Do it. Do you do a hand, Charles?
Sometimes.
Oh, I think the hand isn't always necessary, but it is not. Yeah, Charles, as a professor of kissing.
Not necessary, but it's like it shows like the passion.
And I think that's where the tenderness comes in. Because some people would just be like, oh, hand on the head, but it's got to be the right pressure.
Yep.
Got to have the right energy about it.
'Cause if it's
not too overpowering.
No, because if it's
I
like,
go, well, no, I don't want you fucking schnoz in my eye.
well, if it's a I love you, it's a tender. But if it's like the first time we ever pashed after a build up on the dance floor over hours and it's just like passion, and then finally you're in there and it's like, oh my God, it's happening.
Oh my God, it's happening. I'm coming on the podcast. Luckily, I've got no qualms about live balms.
Pass me some balm.
No, not sharing a balm. You borrow Lily's balm. You kiss it right off her face.
Take that back.
Redacted.
Redact
Sorry,
that.
Lil. Yeah, no. She's not happy about that.
You were a little bit too disgusted.
Lily doesn't think you're a good kisser.
I can tell.
She doesn't like the hand on the back of the head. Sorry, Lil.
Redact that.
We're redacting that. All right. Speaking of us being really good people, while we're away, so we've been away for 2 weeks now almost.
Yep.
And we take our positions of Patriots of Australia very, very seriously. We know that while we're overseas, we are representing Australia, much like the Olympic team. We kind of get around and we go, you know what, we're proud to be here and we're going to prove that we are really good people. And the funny thing about when you're traveling is that the further away from home you get, the numbers of Aussies really dwindle. So say you go to Bali, there's a lot of Aussies around. You know that the reputation of Australians is already fucked. So you kind of are like, all right, whatever I do is probably not going to be as bad as like those on a scooter.
So
you know,
true.
but you still put your best foot forward.
Yep.
Then the flight from Bali to somewhere else, you go, oh, a few less around. So by the 18th flight for us to get to Latvia and then on to Sweden, there's really not a lot of Australians around. So it means that the pressure's really on and we've got to do a really good job.
For example, if Charles were to make out with someone in Sweden.
Yep. Hand on the back of the head.
But that might be the only Australian
that they ever meet.
Or ever kiss. So say if it's a bad kiss and it's not... There's a video on you, mate. They can actually see that. For those listening, Toni has raised her pointer and middle finger together.
To fingers. To finger or not to finger?
Because here's what I think.
That is the question.
A Swedish girl doesn't just make out with Charles.
She makes out with all of Australia.
She makes out with an Australian guy, and then later, they go, "Oh, what do you think of Australians?" "Oh, I made out with one once," and it's like you're representing the country.
That is actually very true.
You meet
Because
a
you
rude
are
guy-
their sample size.
Yeah, you
Yes.
meet a rude guy from some country you've never been to, and every time you think of that country, you go, "Oh, they're all rude."
You go, oh, I met this guy once and he was such a douchebag.
And you
he was
assume the
from
whole
Melbourne.
country is like that.
That is a really, I hadn't thought about the kissing thing, because that would be a lot of people go, oh, I fucked this Aussie dude once, or oh, I kissed this Irish guy in a pub and it was awesome.
So and not
Say.
that we wouldn't do this anyway, but when we were at the conference last week,
Shout out.
We kind of do a bit of a tidy up and stuff because A, that's what you should do anyway.
Yep.
But B, there's also like this, we don't want them to think that Australians are messy and Australian, we've got, those Australians are nice.
Yep.
They cleaned up after the show and, they
same
were really
in the
nice.
Airbnb. I want to leave a good impression because they go, well, God, Australians are just the most wonderful guests, aren't they?
Yeah.
You pave the way for the future.
And would you say... That is beautiful.
That's amazing.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
And would you say that of all the things I don't take seriously, would you say that this is something I do take seriously?
No, 1,000%, like the Australian Olympic team.
Yeah.
We know our sport, and that is being good.
Yeah. I want to talk about culture real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like a measure of a country's culture is in the beauty in its mugs. Because we are currently in Scandinavia, in Sweden.
Yeah.
Isn't every time we've had a coffee or a cup of tea, the cup's just so beautiful?
Yeah, it has.
We're in the office the other day and they were like this handmade little thingy. I'm having tea here from like a really cute little glass number. Isn't that just a little bit fun?
Yeah. Oh, look at mine. Hang on. I got this lovely blue one. This is in the Airbnb
nice.
as well.
That's
What's
massive.
that? It's from Mon Ami. Oh,
Mamma mia. But then what would you say this is? This little
like an espresso cup.
espresso cup. Really cute. And this is just in the Airbnb. There's 5 different kinds of mugs. Because if you don't want an espresso, you want a bit of like a
latte,
there's
cafe
like a
latte.
slightly bigger and they're all a bit fun and a bit...
I like the way that one fits into the saucer.
and the fact they have sauces and stuff.
Do you know that I think a point of cultural difference is that we don't really fuck with a saucer in Australia?
We don't.
We don't really fuck with a saucer in Australia.
Why aren't we fucking with saucers?
Why aren't we fucking with a saucer?
The Sorcerer's Stone.
I mean, so true.
Isn't that one of the movies with the guy?
Yeah. Harry Potter.
Potter?
The movies with the guy. Oh,
Is that Potter, Sorcerer? Is that the same?
no, but
Has anyone else
have
made
we
that
just
connection?
unlocked that?
I should
Why
write
aren't we
those.
fucking with a saucer?
Too much dishes.
Sometimes at the coffee club you get a saucer, isn't it? No, there's a little biscuit on there, little bicky.
Yeah, where you can put your little bicky.
Yeah.
If you came around to my house and I made you a coffee and I put it on a saucer, you'd be like, what the
I would be
fuck?
offended by that. I'd be like, I live here. Why
Yeah.
have you put that on
but
a
then,
saucer?
But then this feels a bit cute, doesn't it?
It does. With a saucer, question, this is going to be tough to explain, so I'm going to try and hold my microphone at the same time. When you are fucking with a saucer, do you, A,
She's lifted it up and drank out of it.
or do you, B?
She's lifted up the whole saucer to her chin, then sipped.
So you connect to the saucer and then the saucer and the cup connect back to the table.
I think this is why I don't fuck with the saucer, because that's too many decisions.
And then when you're done, do you go, done, take it away.
I don't think so, but that doesn't...
Oh,
Oh, God.
I like that colour.
So
Anyway.
we're at the conference the other day.
Yep.
And
beautiful part of the world.
beautiful part of the world, the conference.
The conference. Don't you think that the temperature was all wrong in there?
Yeah, but your temperature's been off this whole trip.
It has. Nah, it has. No, that's fair.
What was wrong about...
Maybe I'm going through the change, the menopause. Because I've got the sweats. I've got the sweats.
Yeah. She's sweating. She's
Am I-
coughing. She's sweating.
Yeah, like how can I be both? Like actually don't get you a girl that can do both. I shouldn't be sweating and coughing at the same time. That should be an illegal
I
combination.
think the sweat is your body heating, trying to fight against...
Kill the infection.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So...
you're right. My temperature has been off of late. I think I might be going through the menopause.
What's the age is normal for that?
45,
How old are you?
30 something, 31, 32.
If I find out Lily's just Googled your age to
No,
confirm...
we're the exact same age.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're like
Someone
30
has to
something.
take-
Someone Googled my
Yeah.
age, please.
Oh, and I reckon if you Google that though, it would be wrong.
Can we Google Toni Lodge age?
It says, oh.
It's an article from The Age.
That's very funny.
The first thing that pops up is says that you were 29 in June of 2023.
That's not valuable
But then when I
information.
click onto your famous birthdays, it says 32 years old.
Famous birthdays.
What's her ranking?
51,877.
I'll take it.
Yeah. What
There's a
am
lot
I?
of people in the world. Yours is wrong, I think, because someone
I wanna know
gave
my
us
ranking. I don't
no,
get-
because someone gave us birth numerology. Remember,
mine.
and the thing was
Yeah,
wrong.
what's my ranking?
Your ranking is 43,837.
Congratulations.
I'm
That's
in
amazing.
The top 50,000 people in the world on famous birthdays.
Yeah.
How am I above
No,
Toni?
you're 43 and I was 51. You're amazing.
Yeah, how am I above? What's wrong
That's
with famous
great.
birthdays? I got to fucking sort that out.
Maybe it's because yours is coming up. People are getting ready.
Well,
Getting their
people have
gifts.
to boost it. Like, people go on there and, like, boost it, and that's how you get popular.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was just like
Yeah.
the most clicks.
Question. Let's all guess who's number one.
Oh.
I reckon number one on famousbirthdays.com is fuck. My mind has gone to Cristiano Ronaldo because we were talking about him the other day, how he's got heaps of followers on the gram. I think it might be Ariana Grande.
I reckon it's the girl whose eyes look like she's a Disney character and is a TikToker in Florida. Brooke someone.
What?
I don't know who you're speaking about, but it's not. It's Salish Matter, who's like a really big Jordan Matter.
The
Was it
daughter.
The Webbies, yeah. So she's like the biggest person right now.
That's not who
Yeah.
I meant, but it's actually who I
right
meant. Yeah.
energy. Who's number two?
Tsunami, another big like YouTube TikToker.
Oh, so it's like online people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, good. Who's the person I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Brooke from Florida. Shout out.
What's that girl's name?
Brooke Monk.
Yeah, what's she?
She's number 14th.
Oh, yeah,
That was high, though.
Okay.
Is Courtney Cook on there? I follow her on the internet.
I can't see her. But number
a shame.
8 is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, okay. Well, everybody knows that it's the 13th of December, 1989. I don't even know why you need to Google that.
But Jordan Matter's daughter
Wouldn't
is
she
higher
only
than Taylor
be
Swift.
13 or something?
She's 16.
16, sure.
She's going through high school and they're talking about what she's going to do when she finishes high school because they only film on Sunday so she can still have a regular life and go to school.
And they just signed a deal with Netflix.
And just signed a deal with Netflix.
Great. Beep, 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 beep.
Charles and I both listened to that episode of...
The Colin and Smear podcast.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, anyway, so we're at the conference, wrong temperature.
We're at the conference and I'm chatting to this guy and he goes, where are you from? I go, yeah, we come from Australia. And they go, oh, fuck, that's a long way away.
Where was he from?
He was from Finland.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
he was doing his PhD in online communities, so came to find out about the Tarpers.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's you guys.
And so I'm representing not just the Tarpers, all of us.
We are proud tarpers.
Yeah, not just ourselves, the two of us, but the Tarp community and Australia.
Fuck, that's a lot of hats to fill.
So many hats.
Yeah.
So I go to the coffee machine and I go, oh, I don't want a huge coffee, but isn't this one cute? So
Yeah.
I get like the little espresso
And he's
thing.
still with you?
He's still with me and he's
Great.
chatting and he goes, great.
Great.
And I, great. Oh, you speak Finnish.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And so I go to push the button to like hold down for the coffee to come out.
You don't have to hold it down, do you? Oh, it's normally a one presser.
It is a one presser.
It's a one presser. Here
And-
comes the one presser.
Turn it up,
I'm the lyrical dancer.
turn it up. So it is a one presser, but I assumed it's a hold down.
Nah, it never is.
And so
It never on a coffee machine. Oh, you're fucking kidding, mate.
So I've pressed cappuccino, which
What'd you just say? Pressed it. Not what I heard.
well,
Held it down.
Well, I pressed and didn't unpress.
Yeah.
And the thing is with all the different sizes of mugs available, there was a huge fucking cappuccino one, and I got
A
this
skinty tiny one.
a little like, you know, whatever, and it's gone great. This ordered half a liter of milk. Start fucking sending it.
Froth it, bitch.
Yeah, and so
You needed a biggie like this.
yeah. And so here I am on behalf of Australia, and I take my finger off.
But it's too late.
It's kind of went, well, I'm making a cappuccino, you go fuck yourself. And so it got to the top and then just kept filling. And then the Finnish guy goes, I think you have the wrong cup. And I went, do you fucking think? But I was like,
Oh, what made you think that, mate?
no, but I was like, I'm representing Australia. And I've gone,
You have your MBA.
Oh, well, sorry they didn't teach. They probably should teach conference coffee etiquette in an MBA program, because it is what you'll spend a lot of your time doing.
The same way that they should teach tradies how to not shit on the floor. Remember?
So true.
We just found that course career code the other day.
So then I get another... For some...
Is it still coming out?
Yeah, it's still coming out.
And time's slowed down.
Yeah, it's pouring through the thing. And then I hadn't really...
And is it frothing? It's doing an active
it's
froth?
Foam. It's a cappuccino.
Yeah.
It's foamy.
Oh.
And then because I didn't... Obviously, if I had have seen this like bigger cappuccino mug, it kind of didn't clock that was what it was. So I just grabbed another espresso one and kind of switched it out, put the new one in. And would you fucking know that one cappuccino equals more than 2 espresso things? So the next one overflows.
Like comically has also filled up.
And it just keeps flowing. I'm like, do I have to press it to stop it? And so I'm like...
So you press it again?
Because I was like, what's going on? It hasn't stopped. Like, obviously I need to like...
The machine is like, this loves coffee.
Well, because say when the stove thing...
The stove?
The induction.
Oh, yeah.
You would like press it on and then you would press it off.
Yeah, but you held it on.
And then I tried to hold it off.
Oh.
And so anyway, there's a milk...
hard reset. Press both buttons at the same time.
So there's a milk shortage now in Riga because I've just drained the place fucking dry. Oh. There's shit everywhere all over the things. It like started dripping onto the floor, and the Finnish guy, a PhD...
Still there. He hasn't walked off. He's like still part of it.
Guess what he said?
What?
Do they have coffee machines in Australia?
He did not. He sounds like he was a pretty huge dick. That PhD.
Yeah, I get it, but he was actually hell nice. There was one fuckhead in this situation and it was not him.
Sorry, I was trying to meet at your level.
I actually know that and you're trying to back me up because you are the best friend I've ever had and will ever have, and you are a great person. And I've heard
handsome
you're
Dave.
an incredible kisser.
From me?
From you. And your soon-to-be husband.
Yeah. We're going to be married.
But don't waste some loyalty tickets on this situation because I... do not deserve them.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you did a long press.
But it wasn't like he said, Ryan, you're a fuckhead. He said, do you have these in Australia? As if like...
Oh, first time?
Yeah, like, oh, your country doesn't know how to do this?
Well, so he's tried to back you up as well, but he's offended all of us in the process. So from now on, the same way that we were like, oh, all the Swedish girls that are here are going to be like, God, I made out with an Australian guy once and it was Charles. In Finland, now they're going to be like, oh, did you know that they don't have coffee machines in Australia? That rumour is going to spread like wildfire because that guy tells one guy, they tell one friend each. It's like a pyramid scheme of misinformation that we don't have coffee machines in Australia.
You are lighting up the internet this week. You've just
a pyramid scheme of misinformation was maybe the most amazing thing that I've ever said off the cuff like that.
I don't know. I've heard you talk about
heaps of stuff.
3,000 different things at once all came into mind.
It was like a long press of information.
The last 4.5 years just flashed. But he just went, you're a fucking idiot.
Like, are you joking?
Yeah, and there was milk and foam everywhere. And
you've got your lanyard on, which is just adds a humbling element to the whole thing.
I just want to say on behalf of the TARP community and Australians, I'm sorry for letting us down. And if you ever get a coffee in Finland and someone goes, do you know how it's because
of Ryan.
And I'm sorry.
The 35,000th most popular birthday in the world, and he doesn't know how to make a coffee.
That might push
with
me
an
out.
automatic machine.
That might push me out to 57,000. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're going to drop below me.
Yeah, it was just so embarrassing. Did you? Because I said I'll tell you on the pod, but did you see the sheepishness in my face?
No, I saw you kind of look a bit embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, did you get a coffee?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't know." Kind of changed the subject. I was like, "Oh, whatever." And because then when I went and got a coffee, I found a barista. And so when there was a guy making coffee there. So then when I came back, I just didn't even, because we don't have them in Australia. So I would have had a similar, result. But I had a guy who was lovely and made me a flatty. Not Lil's lips, a flat white.
I've had dreams of just overflowing foamy milk.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Did you see me after the incident? Do you remember?
I do remember, and I didn't think of anything until now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really horrifying, and I'm really sorry, but thank you for sharing it in this safe space.
It just kept coming, so I was like, fuck, better stop it. So I kept pushing the button.
I
think there was about 5 cappuccinos came out.
In tiny cups, which is arguably hilarious. 3 rounds of overflowed espresso cups is just so funny. Like, sounds like a cartoon.
If Willy Wonka had like a cappuccino fountain that just flowed endlessly.
Yeah. That sounds yummy.
It does.
Yeah.
In that setting.
Yeah, but not like
in a conference.
Yes. Yep. No, I got you.
You got a little you love to see it?
I do have you love to see it. And unfortunately, it is coffee related. I didn't plan this. But this is from Becca Bestie, who sent this through on Patreon. And Becca says, "Hi, absolutely love the podcast. I have a kind of silly you love to see it. First of all, no silly you love to see it. They're all built equal and we love them all.
Mine's pretty silly.
I'm having a really rough time of it at work at the moment and was mid-mental breakdown. Having a fucking roughie.
Yep.
And we've all been there it fucking sucks.
Yep.
I'm in the drive-thru at Starbucks. I'm having a shitty one. I'm on my way to the job that I'm having a rough time at. And someone in front of me paid for my order.
Don't you love that?
It turned into me absolutely sobbing and just an absolute snotty mess.
Doesn't sometimes when it's the moment and you just get you at the right
Just
time and
gets
you
ya.
just go, it cost that guy $6, but geez.
But
it's just really hit me at the time I needed it the most, and thank you so much.
And I think it's just when you go, everything's gone so wrong, I've got no faith left in any around me.
Yep.
And you just go, oh, that is really wonderful. And Becca, you fucking deserve it. And I'm sorry that work is shitty, and I hope that it gets better, or you fucking quit and tell them to go fuck themselves.
Becca, I'll do you one better. Get yourself a keep cup and just follow me around at conferences.
Yeah, you could just catch the remnants
Free coffee.
of Ryan. Yeah.
Literally flowing.
If you're in Finland or Australia, because we don't know how to use them, so we're always overflowing. Yeah, the Bambino duo at my house is just always on. Anyway, but Becca, I love to see that, and we're always here for you.
There is a company.
You're joking.
You know how we love, and I don't know if anyone else loves it, but I think we have a lot of respect for stationery, a really nice notebook. I know that's all around the world.
KKK.
But is that Swedish? It sounds Swedish.
I think so.
Or is it like an Australian brand, like trying to appear Swedish?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Swedish, but didn't they go into liquidation like 75 times and now they sell clothes?
They always come back. Yeah, there's always great stuff.
They always come back. That's why I love to see it. That KKK just never gives up.
So true.
It's a metaphor for life, really.
Yeah. So this one company...
Keep on keeking it, K.
They do really nice pens, and it's sort of like the opposite of fast fashion for pens, because you can get like lots of cheap ones, or it's like, no, you can get a real beautiful pen that's going to last you.
I have my one pen that I like.
Yeah, that kind of energy. And their whole thing is a pen is for life. Now, they've got this new pen. It's like got all these different colors and whatever. And if you use the code "a pen is for life," you like get it free for let me just show you what the code looks like when it's typed out.
A penis for life. Are you going to buy me a really nice pen for my wedding?
A pen is for life. A penis for life.
Oh.
Now, there's a lot of questions saying, how did no one notice?
Yeah.
Or do they know exactly what they're doing?
I think they know, because that's very funny.
It is very funny. However, is a beautiful stationery company the kind of company to make that joke?
Do a meme.
Like if
Surely
it was
not.
Some fun streetwear brand or a silly hat.
No, KKK wouldn't do that.
Because it's not that energy.
It's not.
And so that's where everyone's like,
maybe they don't know.
I don't know.
I think that's really funny though. Should we get some pens? Did that say 6 for 1?
Yeah, 6 in 1.
6 in 1 sounds like too good to be true.
It's got a safety collection set Scoobler tooth. Look at the fucking code above, like in the section of the website.
Safety blood collection set. I don't think it's a pen.
Oh, is it like a diabetic pen?
I think so.
Well, maybe it is for life.
Because it says like Luterman stethoscopes, disposables, equipment, facility, and pharma. I don't think it's a pen. I think it's like an
EpiPen.
Or something.
Then it is for life.
Safety blood collection set and lure adapter 230 3/4, box of 90. Can you Google what a safety blood collection set and lure adapter is, Charles? Lure is spelled Luer.
Can I say, if it is medical, which it is leaning that way, that's even less likely to make a gag about a penis.
It says the safety blood collection set was developed especially for patients with difficulty vein conditions.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you get blood taken or whatever and they use like a butterfly to help.
It's exactly that.
Oh!
Amazing.
That?
All right, I'm about to say something.
Oh my God, I'm a blood genius. Called me fucking phlebotomist Toni.
You've got a beautiful phlebotom. I'm going to say something that may contradict one of the greatest themes of this podcast.
Yep.
And it is very important medical equipment.
Yep.
That is the last place you want to make a free penis joke, because medical and doctors is not the place for comedy.
Medical comedy, no, it's out. They've decided, not us. They decided.
So maybe we need to buck up our act and stop making jokes at the doctors, because it's serious business.
It is serious business. And they are not taking it seriously. You know who you don't want making a joke about a penis? A doctor.
So true.
Isn't that true? Imagine you're in there and you're like, hey, just like, problem with my old fella. Do you mind having a look? And they go, oh, penis for life. Oh. You could be like, well, please take it seriously.
Yeah. Oh, do you want a pen? Oh.
Yeah.
To be fair to everyone
Sorry
except
for saying
me.
old fella.
Nah, they mind
That sounds
it.
like something like an old fella would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a 6-for-1 pen feels not cool? That's too many for ones.
That might be too many pens.
I'll cop a 4 pen, the classic black, blue, red, green.
Oh, yeah, the big colour changer one.
But 6 is crazy.
6 is crazy. I reckon you could get that from Smiggle. A 6-colour pen.
That's not supposed to be an insult at Smiggle, but it kind of sounded like one.
It is. Because they're doing too many colours over there at once. Those springs fling off. First time you try and use it, first day of primary school, fucked.
See ya.
Fucked. Anyway.
What do you love to see? Already did
done it.
yours. Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks for listening once again.
No, it was Becca. It was Becca.
All right. Might come back tomorrow. Oh, might not.
Let's send Becca a Toni and Ryan Tumblr for her next coffee.
Oh, fun. Yes.
So we'll message Becca and we'll
because it was
figure
on
that
Patreon,
out.
so I can find her. That's fine.
And if you would like a Tumblr, there's like too many at our work, so
that
please
you
buy
can
them.
Purchase.
Yep. Where can you buy them, Charles?
TonyandRyan.com.
.au?
Either.
Both.
Charles is so good, isn't he?
Yeah. And if you use the code of penis for life, it doesn't get you any money off. But
Can we put a...
But we'll appreciate.
Can we get
pun.
10% off for a penis for life? 7.
You got a kid that's going to school, okay?
Can we do discounts?
Yeah.
You can do discounts. All right, bye.
Hang on. We got to decide on a percentage off for a penis for
6 in
life.
one, so you get 6% off. 6% is good. You just said 7.
Oh, we're doing that on the show tomorrow. For 6 or 7% off, use the code.
You never know.
A penis for life
Great.
at TonyandRyan.com
Love it.
or AU.
Yep. Either both. Or do an order on both to see which one gets to you faster. Love you. Bye.